Yours. And yours only.
Alright, I did not even know my mic was muted. But basically I don't even know what to play, so I'm gonna watch this rev video and then I'm gonna get the some Kara no Kyokai stuff set up.
Hey, what's up guys, Rob here. So today we're going to go over multiple stories all involving anime. Hey, what's up guys, Rob here. So today we're going to go over multiple stories all involving anime and artwork. And we're going to start with this interesting situation involving the franchise Uma Musume, or Pretty Derby. This is a franchise that is extremely popular in Japan, and it's also pretty well known in the West because there was an anime released to the Western audiences a few years back. Now, in case you're not familiar with how this show works, there's basically these horse anime waifus who are based on real life Japanese racehorses, and they just kind of share in name and no vosh. They don't actually look like horses. They look like your typical anime waifu monster girl type. But when I said earlier that this franchise is popular in Japan, I wasn't kidding. Not only that, it is a huge revenue generator, in particular their gacha game. Now, a lot of people don't know about their gacha game because it is historically been only available in Japan, and the revenue it generates is absolutely crazy. There was 2 years in a row where Uma Musume was the highest selling game in Japan. In fact, there was a point where it was in the top 3 highest revenue generating mobile game apps in the world, which is a crazy thing for an anime waifu gacha game, right? So when it was announced the other day that there's going to be an English release of this Uma Musume game, a lot of people were really excited. There's a lot of fans in the West, and people have been looking forward to this opportunity. However, this was not without controversy, as pointed out by comments like this. And this would spark a ton of debate over the past couple of days. So let's read this comment right here. It says, "A request from me in Japan to all English-speaking countries. Unlike fictional anime and manga, Uma Musume is based on real horses, and the horse owners think of the horses as their own children. That's why the guidelines for the work Uma Musume are strict. In particular, derivative works that include adult or gore expressions are strictly prohibited. Above all else, please respect the will of the people who consented to the appearance of the content. Uma Musume." Thank you for reading. Now, a lot of people are clowning on this, but this has some truth to it. So if you go to the Uma Musume Project official website, you will see in their derivative creation guidelines, they say that you're not supposed to make any artwork based on these characters that is sexually explicit, which to a lot of people in the West, that is a pretty bizarre rule for an anime styled creation. Like, a lot of people just expect you're allowed to kind of do whatever, but they outright say they do not want you making sexually explicit content based on the characters of Uma Musume. And really, this screenshot right here reflects kind of the summation of how this all happened. So basically, there was a few of the horse owners who gave Uma Musume the permission to use the name of the horse for their characters, and they got upset when they found out permission. There was a few of the horse owners who gave Uma Musume the permission to use the name of the horse for their characters, and they got upset when they found out that there was sexually explicit artwork being made based on those characters. Now, as it'll become very clear here, they're saying that they're upset about art being made of their horses. Let's be honest, it's not art of the horses, the actual racehorses, it's art of the anime waifus from Uma Musume. But anyways, they got furious about this situation, and it seems like the team over at Uma Musume followed through with their wishes and made these new rules a part of their website and their guidelines. And that happened many years ago, by the way. And when the anime came out to the West a few years ago, some people talked about that and they were very confused by this concept. But over in Japan, there was a lot of Japanese fans of this franchise who were aggressively following these content guidelines, not just for themselves, by avoiding making or viewing any lewd artwork of these characters. They were actually going out and trying to take down posts from other people who were making lewd artwork of these characters from Uma Musume. It's a very aggressive thing, so they want to protect these characters and the wishes of the people that are giving over the names of their horses, because they think that maybe they'd pull out and the franchise would suffer as a result. However, as aggressive as you might want to try, art just happens, okay? It was inevitable. You make these anime waifus, people are going to make art. And despite years of many people trying to avoid it, this is what happens.
how
There's
to feel about
countless
that, though.
artwork out there, no matter what guidelines they put out there and who's trying to defend them. But now we see the West starting to react to this even more with the announcement of this game coming over to the English side. And this interaction pretty much sums up this whole situation. So here's a Japanese user saying, "This illustration violates the Uma Musume guidelines. I will report it to Pixiv," where the artist named Lawi Philosophy says, "I do not live in Japan, so the threat of Yakuza means nothing to me. The right to sexy horses is a human right. I must contribute." Where the user would reply saying, with a link to the guidelines saying, "Please refer to the official announcement from Psy Games about fan art production." Where Lawi Philosophy replies by saying, "Please refer to my dick and balls in regards to how these horses make me feel." Yeah, pretty funny conversation, but that's kind of the general take. A lot of people aren't taking this seriously. This concept of not being able to make lewd art of characters, especially from anime, is something people in the West really haven't seen much of, so they are openly mocking the situation. And really, here's the main takeaways, all right? I understand the concerns of some who don't want this experience ruined by some bad apples, right? It's totally normal to say, hey, here's what I want. I would prefer if you don't make lewd art of these characters, but at the end of the day, this is about artistic freedom. If you are trying to prevent people from making art based on these characters, or you're trying to report and take them down because they violate these guidelines, we're dealing with censorship now. This is an artistic expression issue here. And a lot of people are concerned that this whole rule about not doing these things is going to encourage.
I like to think there's only a little, like, if there's no such thing as, like, you can't say, oh, it's only a little bit of censorship as an excuse. There is no little bit of censorship. Censorship is censorship. However, I would prefer a smaller amount of censorship over a larger amount of censorship. A large amount of censorship is no lewd artwork of this type of thing allowed at all. A small amount of censorship is them not being allowed to use those names that they were given the rights to anymore. So I think continuing to make lewd art of these characters gives us it leads to less of a consequence than not making lewd art would in terms of censorship.
More people to do it. And I think that's what's happening right now. People are seeing these rules once again, and they're basically wanting to defy them. So it might actually have the opposite effect of what the people at Uma Musume wanted to happen. But yeah, that's just kind of the way it works. And also, like I said, when it comes to the concerns,
I don't know why these people, like, if this were like, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna clown on the people who initially came up with these requests. The people who named their horses, people who owned the original horses and gave the rights to use their name. I'm gonna clown on them. Oh, these horse girls have the same name as my horses have lewd art of them. This is awful. No way, they can't do this. That's ridiculous.
of the owners of these horses, again, this artwork's based on these waifus. It's not based on the actual horses. I don't really know why that's like such a stretch, but anyways, that is pretty much the situation with Uma Musume here. And I just hope, like some of the concerned people, that this doesn't become a toxic situation. It doesn't become something that blows up to the point where it ruins or somehow jeopardizes this Western release, because a lot of people are excited about it. But I don't think you're going to stop people from being able to express their art.
I've been starting to play games in Japanese and English both. Gotcha games. I mean, I did Fate Grand Order and Blue Archive. I guess I'll do this next.
Artistic freedom, and I think trying to clamp down on this stuff and trying to say over and over again that you don't want people to do. Before
Uma Musume even existed outside of Japan, like before the anime was even a thing, I remember is there an anime? Because if there is, what there wasn't at the time. No. Okay, so an anime actually did exist at the time, actually. It was... No, it didn't. It didn't. Okay, never mind. It didn't. It was scheduled to debut in 2018, but it actually premiered in 2021. Or no. Aired from April to June 2018. No, it did exist. Okay, it was in 2018. I didn't know about it, but my friend didn't know about it, and I didn't know about it. I could read katakana at the time. Hiragana and katakana. I wasn't too good with kanji. They asked me to translate the Pretty Derby part. I said Pretty Darby, like the character from JoJo. That was pretty silly.
Something is only going to encourage but whatever see on in with this right here. So this user, to the tune of 30,000 likes, posted this scene from Fairy Tail saying Fairy Tail is one of the reasons why people hate fan service in anime. Now, I remember the scene coming out about 10 or 15 years ago, and
you know, people always complain about fan service in Fairy Tail. I watched Fairy Tail in primary school. Like in 4th grade, I watched Fairy Tail. And more recently, I've been reading the manga since, well, that was like middle school. No, early high school. Since the beginning of high school. And I haven't gotten very far, but it's still, I'm actually not reading it right now, but I'm reading Rave. Grim Adventure Rave, which is Fairy Tail is a sequel to that. But from all I've seen in the manga yet, there's some fan service, but it's mostly like actually like battles and stuff. Typical shonen, like magic fights.
And literally nobody batted an eye. That's how bad things have gotten. Pretty much any example of fan service is treated like some wacky, crazy thing, when stuff like this just always happened and no one really had a problem with it until the last couple of years, where there's been a big influx of new anime fans, especially in the West, who absolutely despise things like fan service. And on top of that, as always, with complaints about anime.
I don't like, it's showing at me, it's like, but I don't like fan service, and why did you watch a show? That's not a good point. That's not a good point, actually. That actually sounds like it was made, like, it was made by someone who doesn't like fan service. Because it makes it seem like, oh, shonen anime have fan service. I mean, sure, like, it's in some shonen anime because shonen is in for young men. That's what makes young boys, you know, that's what makes them excited. Along with battles, but that's not what all shonen manga are. Like that, Naruto has that. Dragon Ball has fan service for from males and females. Same with Gintama. But it's not like the main focus of shonen. I guess I kind of get this. They see like one scene and they start freaking out. I can get that, but it's not I can still see why someone wouldn't like fan service and still enjoy something like Naruto. Like they can look past it. Like they wouldn't get freaked out by the ninja centerfold stuff.
Sense, watch something else instead if you don't like fan service. But here's another post that's been getting a lot of attention here. So you see this this demonstration here saying
well-written character with well-written love and trauma.
Canon. A well-written character with well-written lore and trauma. Fanon. Over-sexualized by the fandom. And this one also, curiously, getting exactly 30k likes. Now, there's a lot of people responding to this. My apologies for not getting this
It's hard to tell
likes.
even what side
Now,
they're on.
there's a lot of people responding to this. My apologies for not getting this screenshot before the account went private, but they gave an example of a character that fits that mold, and they named Camilla. If you know this character, if you're all familiar with this video that's playing in the back here, basically her introduction is a 30-second sequence of her walking around with random zoom-ins on every part of her body, every little bit of cleavage possible, and then she introduces herself as your big sister. Like, it's absolutely crazy.
Yeah,
And this person is complaining about
now
the
I know what side they're
fandom
on.
that I think this Tumblr of the Tumblr. I mean, you
All right. Yeah, let's get this Kado no Kyokai stuff set up. I saw this anime man video. It said something about some instances of drinking in public for foreigners is now illegal in Japan or something. Or maybe it's not foreigners, I don't. No, it's all people, I believe. Okay, yeah. It doesn't make sense. Like, if you're going to ban drinking alcohol, it should be drinking alcohol not in public that you should ban. Well, okay. Like, maybe if you're like drinking in a place that where you need to drive, that's bad. But like drinking somewhere where you can just walk home, that's fine. Because I know walking is a big thing in Japan. Um, but if you're like drinking at home, drinking alcohol at home, like that can lead to. I'm not saying this happens. If you drink responsibly, that's fine. But if you like drink irresponsibly at home, that can lead to stuff like uh, domestic abuse at home. All right, I've been talking so much. I need to get this Kado no Kyokai set up again. Like I said, I haven't been doing that. I actually. Oh, hang on. I need to. Okay, there's something that I need to do. Just really quick. For some reason, this file of the Kado no Kyokai novel that I found for Volume 2, when you go on there on the web on the internet, they have the it's on archive, so they have the Japanese cover. But for some reason, when you go there, when you try to download it, when you do download it, and you see the illustrations file, the illustrations folder, it's the for some reason it's in Chinese instead of Japanese. Okay. That's weird. Why is this, not giving me, why is this not letting me take the image? Let's see, add or edit image. No, I don't want to add an image. Oh, what the hell? There's no way they're just gonna make me screenshot this. Like, come on. I'll just do a temporary file. Damn it! Well, there. No, okay. Ah, it's still a PDF. And I wish it was not. Hang on. Hang on. Let me go to art. And when you click on the PDF that you download from Archive, it's also the Japanese. So it goes from Japanese to Chinese back to Japanese for some reason. Couldn't really tell you why. Or no. This is, I need to go to volume 2. Here I can, save the image. Nasu, Tsukime, 2. There we go. Eroge, Nasu, Tsukihime, Justice, English. And then I PNG, and that's JPG. Okay. This in volume 2. And now I need to see. So that's in Japanese. That is in Japanese. Alright. This part 5, illustration 2. Alaya, I'm not sure. It's all kanji, so I don't, there's no hiragana in that. So that one's in So that okay. So that is Japanese. I just wasn't sure because there's no hiragana, so it's not easy to tell. I'm not really sure. Even if I was fluent in reading Japanese, it probably wouldn't be easy to tell without seeing the original because it is for some things since Japanese kanji are borrowed from the Chinese. It is sometimes easy for them to read some meanings. But yeah, that's cool now. The first homicide in Query 1. Oh, that's shit. Okay. Yeah. Alright, alright. I was talking in a family member server about the Musume stuff. It's pretty ridiculous. Let me update this real quick. I gotta change file names here. That's why I'm not saying anything right now. Is this really the prologue? It is. Okay. Uh, come on. What? Don't tell me. Okay. I don't know what that was about. Uh, I did change that, right? Yes. I'll rename this for Chapter 10. I should probably, let's see. No. Dashboard. No, it would be settings. Get stuff set up. Stuff set up. Alright, submit. Here we go. Let's stream. Where was I gonna go? Gonna ask, oh yeah. Now lens. I'm not, um, wait. Let me check the date of that. Because this might be after the gaming. Uh, when it was released. Nearby Brooklyn. 20th November. This one. This week. This was Mirai Fukuin. What about the novel? When did the novel come out? Because Wikipedia is giving me the... Oh, I should probably actually go to the, probably just... What is in this order? 9. 9 was, anachronical order. Dude, give me, like, the fucking date it was released. Let's see if my anime list has it. Hopefully my anime list has it. For some reason, I have a feeling they don't. But maybe they will. I would think they would, but for some reason I don't have really. I'm not gonna. This was August 15, 2008. Recalled Out Summer. What was this? Adaptation. This was it. Okay. So that was 2008. Okay. What about Shumatsu Rokuron? Hara no Kyokai Shumatsu Rokuron. That was 2013. Okay. So I just gotta read the first 3 volumes. This stuff isn't until after freaking Tsukihime and Fate. I've already started off. Like freaking Shumatsu Rokuron is 2 years before Fate Grand Order Gacha game came out. So what the hell did I just do? To oh my god, what did I just do to Firefox? Oh shit. Shit. Damn it. Okay, Control T. Control T. Control T never fails. Alright. Well, I'll save that for later then. For way later. Um, I'm reading this stuff in release. Um, General of release, not chronological order. about the time Oh, Glocky. Uh, sorry. Cool stream. How do you get that VTuber overlay? It's a long story. Well, it's pretty frustrating for me. I'm sorry that music was too loud. I didn't mean for that to happen. It's something that would make me less anxious, but I can turn it off. You didn't message me though, did you?
Hora, 気をつけて。ありがとうございます。放課後、教室に残っていなさい。はい、早く前に送って。
Bro, that's not even what. Okay, that's not even what happened. But all right. Okay. Well, looks like I was not messaged. Okay. Ah! Damn it! Okay. Time for oh, actually, you know what? I'll drop that into volume 2, or into what this is. Paradox Spiral. Okay, I am going to. Oh, hang on, hang on. String out, okay. I'll do it later then. Sorry, I'm not talking. I don't have anything to say, so. God. I'm just gonna end the stream here.